In continuing our discussion about dreams, the veil of existence that comes over us as we enter into this reality is like we can think of it as a curtain between us and the spiritual world. And as we start to meditate and in our dream state, we can kind of like spread the curtain apart a little bit and peek beyond the veil. So through the veil, dreams are used to talk to us. And it's kind of a doorway to our higher selves. And as you master your path, uh, you start to understand the full story of your life, and the dreams will help guide you along the way. So as you reach different parts of your life and you hit different roadblocks, the dreams will start to tell you what you need to work on in your dreams. So the best decisions you can make is one that you came up with, as opposed to giving your power away and asking someone else, what should I do? Tell me what I should do. It's a lot of times it's a lot easier to do that if you just, okay, you tell me what to do, so I don't have to think about it. But to you to step into your own power, which is the whole purpose of what we're doing here, is for you to make a decision, whether it's right or wrong. It's your decision, and it's the best thing that you can do at the time. Now, what you want to do is we want to start to understand our body, and we want to listen to what it's telling us, and how as we increase our strengths and our knowing of ourselves, we can start to increase the penetration of the veil. And everything that happens in the dream is a reflection of you. So the reflection of you that represents the problem, how do you feel about the issue? The reflection of you that represents the solution, how do you respond to the issue? You in general, the whole dream. And then the issues of the dream are maybe outside of you, but having an effect on you, and usually the reason for the dream. So if we have someone, let's say we had someone shows up in the dream that we knew we were best friends with when we were in junior high school or in grade school, what we want to do is you want to look at it and say, well, what did that person mean to me at that time? And that's often the representation that they mean in the life in the dream that you're having. If you have other things, like you have cars in the dream, you have other things that are going on, they all mean different things. And one of the things you can do is you can shout out to the dream and say, what does this mean? And there'll be a voice that comes from I don't know where, but it'll come in and it'll tell you what that thing in the dream means. And that's pretty fascinating when you start to get that, because you can have a when you become lucid in the dream, you can have these conversations with whatever's controlling the dream and ask them, your subconscious or your spiritual guides or whoever they are, what the things in the dream mean. So when we have the dreams, what we want to do is we want to ponder the content of the dream in order to understand what kind of blockages we get. And the dreams will review things that come up that deal with blockages until you overcome them. So you'll go through something we call the dream landscape. And it's just like going out in the landscape where you are now. You walk around your neighborhood, you go to different places. And as you get to a certain point, certain things happen. So in the dream landscape, when you get to a certain point over there, maybe this is emotional content, and the next one is physical problems, and the next one is something else. When you come back to that portion in the dream landscape, the symbols may change, but the message is the same. So when we start to get symbols, say we have a repetitive symbol in a dream for a couple of days in a row, that usually means we're in the same part of our dream landscape. What we want to do is we want to start to meditate on those symbols, and we want to seek for understanding. So we want to ask for guidance and understanding about what these symbols mean, and it will come to you, and you'll start to get guidance and understanding about those symbols. And then as you get an understanding of them, then you can work on them. And then as you clear up that area in your dream landscape, the dream landscape will open up to a much bigger area. And now you can investigate other areas of your life that you can do improvement, or you can just, it becomes fascinating, because now all of a sudden the dream becomes much bigger and filled with lots of other things that you can now go and investigate. So start to pay attention to your dreams, and send me any questions or comments you have about the dreams. And please share this with anyone else that may be interested in dreaming.